And US President Donald Trump briefs on a week of Operation Epic Fury, which began on February 28th. Today is the 9th day of the operation, and Donald Trump has briefed on a week-long Operation Epic Fury, which is still ongoing. Trump said that they have wiped out Iran's 44 Navy ships. Iran's Air Force and missiles have been wiped out. They also hit Iran's missile manufacturing unit. So this is what has been claimed by US President Donald Trump in the briefing on Operation Epic Fury's 1 week. So he said that we wiped out their 44 Navy ships, we wiped out their Air Force and every plane. In fact, their missiles, most of their missiles have also been wiped out.
Well, in Iran, you see the result, and it's been amazing. We've knocked out 42 Navy ships, some of them very large, in 3 days. That was the end of the Navy. We knocked out their Air Force. We knocked out their communications, and all telecommunications is gone. I don't know how they communicate, but I guess they will figure something out. It's not working out too well. And they're bad people. They're just bad people. When you look at October 7th and beyond October 7th, look at all the killing that they've done over the years, for 47 years. And this had to be done.
Accomplished more in 1 week than anyone thought possible. We've wiped out their Navy, 44 ships. We've wiped out their Air Force, every plane. We've wiped out most of their missiles. You see, the missiles aren't coming much anymore. We've also hit their manufacturing areas where they make the missiles very hard. Their drone capacity is way down. And we've hurt them where it hurts. Including about every form of leadership you can have, we've wiped out.
You still expect up to 6 weeks total?
I don't know. I never reject time, whatever it takes. But the military is almost non-existent, if you look. We could hit the military itself very hard, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. We haven't made that determination.
And my colleague Rohit Sharma continues to stay with us. Rohit, we just heard Donald Trump mentioning about the losses and the damage that have been caused to Iran by US and Israel strikes. But what is also important to note that despite all these damages, despite all the loss of infrastructure, Iran still remains defiant and is still not ready to back down.
And something, that President Trump had said when he announced this war, he said, we should be prepared for losses. We should be prepared for weeks of this operation. And I think that is where it is. We've just completed 8 days. So I think the American intelligence must have assessed the capabilities of Iran, how long it can fight this war. And maybe that is how they concluded that this war will probably last for at least 4 to 5 weeks is what it was shared initially with everybody. And the objectives were also shared. So looks like, yes, Iran is trying. And from Iran's perspective, they would want to be in this for the long haul, because the longer they stay, the more damage they cause to Israel and America. The more pressure it puts on global economy, the more pressure it puts on the American government to try to seek an end to this war. So yes, Iran is not relenting right now. I think they are trying to do what they can, including, as we talk, doing mixed messaging. You're saying we're not going to attack our neighboring countries, but then doing the exact opposite of that. So tells you that we actually are going to be long haul, and Iran has unlimited, I shouldn't say unlimited, a lot of those drones, the drones that they have been supplying to Russia, the Shahid drones, and they have other weapons, according to Department of Defense, that might expose how advanced Iran was to achieving the goal of ICBMs and towards a nuclear weapon. Anjali.
Right, Rohit. So Donald Trump briefed everyone on 1 week of Operation Epic Fury. Remember, today is the 9th day. This operation began on February 28th. Donald Trump mentioned how they've caused significant damages to Iran. But what is also important to note that this war is still ongoing and the strikes still continue, and there's no sign of backing down by either of the sides.